Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Pauly Parlays with the best sports betting newsletter in baseball. We got a Monday 9-game MLB slate to preview. Before we jump into the slate, a quick shout out to the tools helping me build the whole Pauly Parlays operation. First, if you're building an online presence, a newsletter, business, content brand, community, whatever your lane is, look no further than Beehive. It gives you a clean home base for your audience, seamless social integration, and a real path to grow beyond just posting into the void. My Beehive partnership link is in the description. Second, if you want the daily MLB card, if you're a sports betting guy or gal, or you're new to the scene, I offer my own Beehive newsletter with free plays, AI-driven system looks, full slate breakdowns, and make sure you subscribe to the Pauly Parlays newsletter, the best sports betting newsletter in baseball. Every day, the full board gets an AI-driven insight slate breakdown based off starting pitching discrepancy. And third, if you're making screen share content like this, check out Epic Pen. It lets you draw, circle, underline, markup screens live, which gives presenting a real edge. So check out the Epic Pen affiliate link also in description. All links are down there. So let's get to the board. All right, we are officially turning the page into June baseball. Got the slate loaded up for us. The first game, Tigers at Rays, pitching off at 6:40 Yankee Standard Time. And Tampa is always going to get my attention at home. The Rays are sitting on top of the AL East. They still profile as one of the better structured teams in baseball, and they just have that annoying ability to win innings without needing the prettiest box score. This is not an automatic Rays play. The hesitation is with Ty Madden for Detroit. Madden comes in with a 2.38 ERA and a .79 whip. And that's a strong number to ignore when the opposing starter is limiting traffic like that. You have to be careful before laying into Tampa just because the Rays are the better team. So, Rays money line is playable. It's not a best lean, but that's where we're going with the first game. Leaning Rays, but not automatic. Game 2, Marlins at Nationals. This is where we get one of the official newsletter leans. We're going with the Nats, okay? It's not the sexiest play on the board. Nobody is running to the window screaming Nationals money line like it's a Game 7 of the World Series. But this is the uncomfortable playable side. This is a value play. Washington is 31 and 29, averaging 5.4 runs per game, and has a stronger recent offensive profile in this matchup. The Nationals are also averaging 6.0 runs over their last three, so there's enough offensive rhythm to trust the home side. Cade Cavalli giving Washington a workable starter base with a 3.62 ERA and a 1.41 whip. So that's the discrepancy in the pitching. It's not perfect. We are not pretending this is some flawless pitching setup, but the matchup still works because Miami sends Sandy Alcantara with a shakier current slate profile, 4.66 ERA and a 1.33 whip. The Marlins have dropped 5 straight in the slate feed, and their offense has not shown enough to make them the sharper side here. I do not want Nationals minus 1.5 Miami can keep games tight, and this is the kind of matchup where I want to ask Washington for the margin. The clean version is Nationals money line. Game 3, Royals at Reds. This is where we get to the free play of the day, which is technically our best lean. For all new subscribers to my newsletter, first of all, thank you. Second of all, our best lean is also the free play of the day. Reds money line against the Royals tomorrow. Okay? I like the Reds. It's the cleanest starter edge on the board, in my opinion. Cincinnati gets Chase Burns, and that is where this whole read starts. Burns comes in with a 1.96 ERA and a .96 under, sub 1 whip. That is the kind of profile we want backing a side. He limits traffic, works ahead, and gives the Reds a clean opening script. Kansas City counters with Luindo Avila, and that is where the gap opens up for us. Avila comes in with a 5.6 ERA and a 1.83 whip. That's way too much traffic, especially for this Red squad. Also take a gander at Elly De La Cruz to have a big game. Maybe a same game parlay could see some value there. The Royals are 22 and 37 and averaging just 3.75 runs per game. So we're not trusting that profile. We're trusting the better starter. Cincinnati is 30 and 28, and at home, just a cleaner ball club for a home play. The run line is live. The Rays' first 5 also worth an eye because Burns gives them that early game edge. So free play of the day, Cincinnati Reds money line. Our free play of the day is brought to you by Novig. So if you're interested in the Novig promo, then check out the newsletter, which will launch tomorrow at 8 a.m. straight to your inbox. Go to my website, type in your email. You'll get that promo. The Novig promo is in the newsletter. So, game 4, Giants at Brewers. This is one of more of the totals than the main card side. Milwaukee has the better team profile. I respect the Brewers a lot in this grinder type game. They pitch, they pressure, they defend, and they usually make teams earn all 27 outs. We're not going with Brewers money line. We're kind of eyeing the under here, under 8.5. Okay. This feels like an under to Pauly. All right, backing up to game 5, White Sox at Twins. We get to the next official lean. This is going to be White Sox. I'm sorry, Twins. Money line, Twins. We like the Twins tomorrow. We like Joe Ryan. He gives the Twins a starter base with 2.94 ERA and a sub 1 whip. That's exactly the kind of profile we want to back. So we're taking Twins money line. Chicago's got the TBD for now. I'd be afraid of Davis Martin. Then I would go back on this play. But for now, with the TBD, we're rocking with the Twins. So watch out for Davis Martin if they drop him tomorrow on a Monday. But we're going with the Twins for our lean. Also, Byron Buxton has been slaying it. Just one elevated fastball, and that is going out of the park. So look for Buxton for a home run prop. Next game, Rangers at Cardinals. This is one of those games where I like the baseball more than the betting angle. Texas has the offensive upside. They're taking care of business tonight in Sunday Night Baseball. If anything, I look toward a team Total or a plus money angle here, depending on the final number. But compared with Reds money line, Twins money line, Rockies-Angels over, or National money line, this one doesn't need to be forced. Rangers-Cardinals is a watch game, not a main play. So maybe a no bet there. Rockies at Angels. Now we get to the best run environment on the board. This is another free play. I like this play a lot, guys. This is a best bet, a best lean for tomorrow. Rockies, Angels over. Rockies, Angels. I got to get better at writing. Okay, over. We're taking an over 8.5 at Coors Field. We like that a lot. Okay. I checked the weather before locking in, but yeah, Rockies at Angels tomorrow. Look at the over. The Angels are not a team I want to trust every night, but we're not trusting them to win the game. We're just trusting them to put up 4 or 5 runs. And Colorado, the same thing. If they put up 4 or 5 runs, 6-3 gets us there. And that's the kind of game we're looking for at Coors Field tomorrow. Also for the home run prop, we like Trout a lot. Okay, that ball sails out of Coors Field, and Trout is due for a home run prop. We also like him in the base hit prop, so look at Mike Trout for the +1 baser prop. Rockies at Angels over 8.5. Next, Dodgers at Diamondbacks. This is probably the best game to watch tomorrow, and it starts late, which I love. You can put the game on and fall asleep to Dodgers Diamondbacks. Love it. They're at Citi Field tomorrow. Yeah, Citi Field. Diamondbacks Field. Corbin Carroll had a funny play a week ago where he hit a triple and then E5'd to home after the baseball hit him in the head. That was kind of funny. Did anyone else see that? If you did, leave me a comment. Was that not the craziest play you ever seen? Leave a comment. The Dodgers here are the better team on paper, but Arizona is at home is not some free square. The Diamondbacks can absolutely make this uncomfortable. And with the Dodgers, the tax is always real. So you have to separate for what it is. Maybe take a look at D-backs +1.5. Okay? They've been putting up runs recently. All right, game 9, Mets at Mariners. We close with Mets at Mariners. So the Mariners just took first place in the NL. Are they the NL West? They slugged 4 solo homers over the weekend in a game against Arizona. The Mariners are starting to look more dangerous earlier than they did earlier in the year. The Mets, meanwhile, traveling out west on so they're traveling to T-Mobile Park. So I like the Mariners. That would probably be a best bet for me as well. I don't trust the Mets as far as I can throw them. The free play was Reds. Hit props. For the second hit prop, let's see. Who do we got? We'll go with Corbin Carroll. Maybe that's not exactly in my newsletter. You'll have to wait for tomorrow for that. But we'll go with Corbin Carroll to get a base knock. Also, there are plenty of Dodgers to check out for base hits tomorrow. Probably Shohei Ohtani will get on base. I don't doubt that for a second. All right, guys, that keeps the card clean for Pauly. 3 leans, 3 main leans, 2 hit props, 2 on sprinkles, and no nonsense. If you want the full card, subscribe to the newsletter. You get AI-driven system plays, daily breakdowns, all based off AI-driven insights. I throw things into ChatGPT. I throw things into Base 44, the best sports betting newsletter in baseball. Go to my website, sign up today. All you need is your email. All right, guys, that is it for me. We will see you tomorrow when we cash again. Pauly Parlays heading out. Good luck with your bets. Stay humble, stay disciplined, bet with units, and we will see ya in the next one. Peace out, fam.